When you think of a sport, what is the first thing you think of? Maybe for you, it's football or basketball, but for me, I think about dance. Some people try to argue that dance is not a sport and that it is just a form of art. While I agree that dance is a form of art, I also think that dance is a sport because of the definition. The definition of a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. Dance involves physical exertion, skill, an individual or team competing against another, and is used for entertainment, which is why it should be considered a sport. Dance involves physical exertion during practices, conditioning, and performances. In the article, Dancing May Be the Best Form of Exercise, it states that people can burn about 200 calories in 30 minutes from a quick-paced dance routine, and that dance is a total body workout. In an article by Encyclopedia Britannica, many dance movements make strenuous and unnatural demands on the joints, muscles, and tendons, and it is easy to strain or damage them if the body is not properly maintained. Dancers practice and condition so often to reduce the risk of injuries and prepare themselves for performances such as competitions, recitals, and other showcases. Dance involves skill in ways such as technique, flexibility, stage presence and expression, creativity, knowledge and memorization, musicality, and timing. In the article by Encyclopedia Britannica, it states also that dancers have to work hard to attain a full turnout, which enables them to lift their legs high in the air or jumps and arabesques during ballet, which involves great skill. Another skill stated in a scholarly article by Florencia and Grigor states that many right-handed dancers show a predilection to the equal use of both hands in dance. Do you know that some football teams are required to take ballet classes? In an article by Bars, it is said that they do this to improve their focus, flexibility, speed, strength, endurance, and balance. This shows that football and dance require some of the same skills. Other than the physical skills, dancers are also creative, expressive, and have the ability of musicality, and these are seen in every dance. Dance is also a sport because it involves an individual or team competing against one another. I personally go to competitions where I compete against many people from a lot of other studios. But even dancers who do not go to competitions compete as well. They compete against the other people they dance with to be noticed by the instructor, and dancers even compete against themselves. In an article by O'Neill, it shows that dancers are always working to improve. That is why they spend endless amounts of time practicing inside and outside of the studio. The final reason why dance is a sport is because it is used to entertain. Dance is seen on Broadway, at competitions, in parades, during recitals, on television, and many other ways, purely for entertainment. Dance brings so much joy not just into a dancer's life, but everyone watching as well. How many times have you seen a commercial or show that involves dancing? I know I have been seeing them all over my TV, and that is because they are entertaining and keep the audience hooked. To conclude, dance is a sport because it is an activity that involves physical exertion and skill, and it involves an individual or team to compete against another for entertainment. This is true because, by definition, a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment, which describes dance perfectly. Now, next time when thinking about a sport, will dance be something that pops up in your head?